Yeah. And on top of that, he doesn't limit himself with the cost of construction. And take the Palace of Alcazar's as an example. Maybe only a real maniac architect like him, who doesn't care about the costs, could ever build something as amazing as that. So, you gotta respect him for that. Yeah, but it's probably these kinds of situations that have made him become roommates with All Hate Them.
But aren't like All Hate Them and Kaveh polar opposites? We see them bicker all the time.
About what?
Well, Kaveh thinks that All Hate Them lacks feelings for others and always disagrees with his point of view. But like Anjali just said, Kaveh can understand how many people feel. But understanding doesn't always mean agreement.
Right. Yeah, I think we're starting to understand Kaveh's character a little better now. So next we can move on to some of his talents.
Yeah, for sure. As an architect, Kaveh can help everyone save some materials when creating furnishings. And his mapping abilities might come in handy during battle. As a unique and creative designer, Kaveh must always bring tools with him. His toolbox, named Marak, not only provides Kaveh with tools, but also has many interesting uses. For example, Marak's mapping ability allows him to scan the battlefield, causing all dendro cores within a certain AoE to burst immediately.
Nice.
In addition to that, when Marak completely releases its energy, it converts Kaveh's attack damage to dendro damage and increases Kaveh's combat capabilities.
Okay.
You don't need to worry about triggering all those dendro cores at the same time. Kaveh won't uses him to recover a set amount of HP when he takes damage from a dendro core.
It's always good to have a reliable partner like that. Shang always gives Baiju a lot of help too, you know.
Exactly. But Marak is pretty remarkable. It can even wield a sword for Kaveh.
That's a pretty awesome toolbox.
I know, right? Okay, so that should be just about everything we have for Kaveh.
How should I say this? I think his character has more depth than we expected.
Well, he is a distinguished architect from the Nation of Wisdom, so we shouldn't underestimate him.
Yeah, Kaveh will be appearing in the main event for version 3.6, so maybe we give some details about that next?
Oh, okay, I got this one. Our main event for version 3.6 is the Academia Extravaganza. In addition to the variety of celebrations, the event also serves as a chance for the 6 Darshans to compete. The Extravaganza consists of 2 main parts, the Wisdom Gala and the Inter-Darshan Championship. In the Wisdom Gala, the 6 Darshans have prepared 6 corresponding activities to show off the style of each respective school. As for the Inter-Darshan Championship, each of the Darshans will be selecting a single member to represent their school in a large competition.
Okay.
Great. So maybe we can talk about some gameplay that travelers can expect to see. It sounds like we'll be getting a total of 6 different game modes this time. That's a lot.
Yeah. Each of the 6 Darshans will be compiling their research to provide fun mini-games for everyone to enjoy. For example, Layla's Rudawahis Darshan will be setting up an astrolabe used for studying astrology at their booth. When travelers adjust the astrolabe to the appropriate height and angle, the stars on the astrolabe will light up and form a pattern. Look, this time the pattern is a cute little fungus.
That does look like fun.
Nice.
Here's another one. The scholars from Kasharawar will have a game that displays their understanding of mechanisms and architecture. Travelers will learn how to use the least possible materials to build a road that meets certain requirements within a limited space.
Ooh, I'm already getting a lot of ideas for this one. Okay. It seems travelers will have a lot of freedom to try whatever arrangements they can think of to reach those goals.
Next is Vahumana. They are taking their booth pretty seriously. They will be holding an archaeological activity where travelers will use specialized equipment to detect relic replicas. Travelers will have to carefully observe the surrounding environment as they search, and even eliminate external interference affecting the detectors to find the relic replicas.
Oh, well, this is all very nice, but are there any games where we won't have to go running around as much? I'm lazy.
Yes, there's something for everyone in these game modes. With this one, you can just relax and stay put while you listen to a story. But as you're listening, you also get to ask the storyteller some questions. If you're able to ask and uncover some key information, then you'll receive some clues to lead you to the truth of the story.
Very mysterious.
Spontamod, on the other hand, is preparing a small combat experiment to put travelers' combat abilities to the test within a set amount of time. Of course, they'll kindly provide a variety of potions to help travelers overcome situations in the experiment.
Very cool. And last but not least is a little bionic experiment set up by Tainari's Amorta Darshan. Travelers will be able to control replicas of various creatures and command their movement according to a specific rhythm. And that should be everything we have for the Wisdom Gala. So which Darshan's events are you all most excited about?
Oh, you know, Spontamod, because that's what I'm all about. Like combat and battle and victory and never losing. Ever. Never
Confident,
die.
are we?
Oh,
Wow. I like the star one. I like stars. It's very cool.
Yeah.
I'm most excited to listen to a story because I think that's about my speed.
Oh, I get that.
And let's not forget that in addition to the Wisdom Gala, we still have the Inter-Darshan Championship. This is a contest of wisdom and courage, and you won't want to miss seeing which Darshan is able to claim the title of champion.
Very cool. Oh, and there is one more thing to mention here. Layla's very own hangout quest will be arriving with version 3.6, so be sure not to miss it. Okay, that's all.
Yay, we get to hang out with Layla!
Короче, у нас
Awesome.
теперь с
Excited to
Лейлой
check it
будет
Okay,
встреча.
and our next
Next
event will
встреча?
also be taking place in
Поздняя
Sumeru.
встреча была.
Waynute activity has suddenly been on the
Что это?
rise, and the academia is dispatching researchers to respond to the problem.
This time, we'll be helping scholars clear the desert of obstructions, assemble the Waynute Slayer cannon, and repel the Wandering Waynute.
The Waynute Slayer Cannon, huh? Wow, yeah, that's quite the name.
As its name implies, it's very effective
О, нет, только не это. Только не это.
against
А,
Waynute.
все нормально.
Our task will be to clear out any monsters nearby and help with the preparations so the cannon can start attacking. I'm
Короче,
sure our
надо
travelers will be able to
Fire,
help handle
мы
the
будем
situation.
атаковать за
Oh,
эти
yeah.
фигни.
We also
Ладно.
have one other event for travelers
Ну,
to continue
да.
improving their
Travelers.
combat
У нас тоже
abilities.
был такой
During the
ивент с
challenge,
этой вот
travelers will have to
капелькой. Ой,
complete
капелька,
3
таблеточка,
consecutive
или что
combat
это было?
rounds. During each
Мы
round,
будем,
the
короче,
system will
драться.
randomly activate one or more of
О,
4
нам дойти.
possible effects at set
А
intervals of
что,
time.
будет
Oh,
яйми,
so I guess
что ли,
it's safe to say that no two
Что
rounds
у
will
нас
play the
там?
same.
I guess not.
Yeah.
Так,
If the
окей,
buff
ладно.
you
Мне
receive happens
кажется,
to synergize with your
самое
team
интересное это
composition,
всегда
then your
баннеры.
team will really start to shine. I personally think it's interesting to
So,
have these
давайте.
random elements added to the challenge.
Ну
I
да, мы
feel like
просто
it'll bring
деремся, у нас
some
уже
fun
был такой
surprises to
ивент,
the gameplay.
поэтому
Yeah,
мы
totally.
в курсе,
And
что
these
это сами
buff
по себе
effects
уже.
are all pretty powerful. The travelers should definitely try some different team combinations and see what synergies they can come up with. And also, the Overflowing Mastery event will be returning once again with double drops for a limited time to help travelers keep leveling up their characters.
In addition to the events we've already mentioned, there will be one more event taking place in an all-new area.
Артерии, по
So
сути, короче,
first,
можно будет
I think we
побольше
should
собирать,
reveal the new
книжек.
area.
No,
во
but
время ивента.
before we do that,
Это тоже-
let's
мы
take
же
a
уже
quick break
неоднократно
and give
говорили,
another
что это
redemption code.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sounds good. Oh, but one more note, we'll have some info regarding new artifact sets during the break, so be sure not to miss that.
О, у нас снизу код. Новые артефакты, и следующий промокод. Еще, я думаю, что это не то просто. Это какой-то ужас. Промокод, новые артефакты. Вот этот верхний мне нравится больше, кстати, нарисован. Он мне нравится куда больше, чем нижний. Хотя нижний тоже красивенький. Ну, это я пока просто смотрю на внешность, не читала. Это гидро дэмэдж бонус 15%, зацените. А это на хп полностью сет. Ну, он при 2 кусочках дает. Короче, верхний у нас гидра. Нормально заряженные атаки, элементальные что-то там.
Welcome back, everyone.
Yeah, we are
Новая
back and ready to show
локация.
an all-new area being added
area
to the game.
unlocked.
That's right, and I hope you're all as excited as we are.
no.
This area is located
Ой,
deep in the desert, in the
какая
northwest of the
красота.
desert of Hadramaveth.
Вот это
According
вот.
to legends,
Вот это
it was one
похоже
of the
на
main rifts the
разлом,
monsters were
только
emerging from during
сумерский
the Conrad
разлом.
disaster
Посмотрите на
500 years
это,
ago.
это же
And the site of a
сумерский
battlefield where
разлом.
God suppressed
И
the
дырка
power of the
посередине, день снова. Ну,
Although it
это
was
будет, наверное,
originally
на регионе
desert,
следующем.
the ecological system has
Да,
completely
придется в нем
changed
очень
due
много
to the
идем
power of the
полазить.
abyss, and it has
Это
become
что
a
за
large,
дерево?
uninhabited area of swamps and
Зачем
wastelands.
вслушиваться, да?
So,
Пофиг,
you're
будем так
saying that we
рассуждать.
might be able to uncover some buried secrets about Conria there?
Красиво такая.
On second thought, it kinda sounds like it might be dangerous.
Yeah.
Luckily, we have some little helpers to assist us in our search. There will be a party named Sorush waiting for us that will lend us its abilities, allowing travelers to freely fly across parts of the area and access some locations that would be impossible on foot.
Wait, we'll be able to fly around now?
Yeah, this will be your chance to fulfill your dream, Zach.
Yes!
After helping Sorush recover its power, there will be a small event for travelers to help it continue its training. We will guide Sorush to drive away enemies, conduct speed training, and complete puzzles, so be sure to check it out. Travelers may also encounter a new enemy during their journey in version
Ой,
3.6.
кто ты
The
такой? Он
iniquitous
похож
Baptist.
на...
Its abilities include using multiple
Ну да,
elements
это
in
очень
battle
Геншин
and creating
всё-таки.
shields for corresponding elements to reduce damage. It definitely looks like it'll be a formidable enemy.
That's not all. We have two more interesting enemies that travelers will encounter.
это
The
хиличурл
Animo and
такой.
Hydro Hilichurl rogues. These Hilichurls are wandering across Teyvat and do not
Anima
belong to
и
any
Гидра
particular Hilichurl
Хиличурлы.
tribe. Sometimes they assist
Вау,
other
они
Hilichurls or
имитировали
tribes
как
in need of
сильно.
help. And they also have a unique combat style.
Вау.
Even though it seems this place is full of new dangers, that still won't stop the traveler from bringing new hope to the region. Some clues related to Conria are also waiting to be uncovered here,
Смотрите на их
so
атаку.
it's
Они,
definitely
видите,
worth
когда
exploring.
бьют своим...
And
этим
last
вот-
but not least,
Он
in
носит
version
аниме,
3.6,
получается, в
the
итоге
legendary
боксе
dragon
сильно.
of Verdure, a pep, will
Ой,
appear.
что это
The
за...
dragon of Verdure was
Даже-
once
ну
an
это новый
emerald
змей.
green dragon that ruled
О, ну
Sumeru.
он прикольный.
but its
Ой,
color
он
later
как будто
changed
себя
to that
собирается
of yellow
обнять и
sand.
убить.
Recently, it seems to be
Прикольно.
suffering from some kind of illness.
А,
Travelers will be making
Он
their
что
way
видишь
to
в
the
руках?
Dendro
У него
Dragon's
типа
habitat to
две
face it in
пары...
battle, so
Подожди,
we
это две
must be
пары
very
ног и две пары
careful.
рук?
The battle will be split into
У
3
него типа
phases.
уши есть, он
An
знает.
interesting part to take note of is
Ну,
that in the
какая-то
second phase of the
гусеница.
fight, travelers will
Она-
need to protect the Dendro Dragon from monsters
Уронила
in order
эту
to prevent
фигню.
the dragon's illness from getting any worse.
Huh.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
that's
Оу,
different.
Yes,
это как у гидра
and in the third
гипостазиса,
phase,
ему
the
нужно
Dendro
только
Dragon will
разломать
unleash
штуки,
some
которые
extremely
приходят к нему.
powerful attacks, so travelers will need to be careful to avoid those.
Oh, yeah.
At this point, we don't know what the Dendro Dragon has been through and what exactly caused it to change into its current twisted form. Perhaps we'll get some more answers after we've faced it in battle.
Yeah.
The dragon has a close connection with Sumeru's history and gods. Going into its lair and determining what's causing its current condition is an important task and will be helpful to the entire nation of Sumeru. So, if you'd like to learn more about the Dendro Dragon, then be sure to check out Chapter 2 of Nahita's story quest.
Oh, for sure.
Второй
I
квест у
think there'll be a lot of
Нахиды.
interesting things for travelers
второй
to learn
квест.
in this one, so be sure to
Вторая
look
часть?
forward to it.
Absolutely. And that's about all we have for new content in the upcoming version. But before we wrap things up, we have an announcement
Если я
regarding
помню,
Genshin
сегодня выходил
Impact's
даже первый.
music.
Короче, у нас
The
новый
second
примагем
album for
накапывает.
the Sumeru
Так что
region,
выбить,
titled The
вроде будет
Unfathomable
проблемно
Sand
называется.
Dunes, will
новая
also
музыка.
be releasing soon.
Oh, nice.
Nice. I love the Sumeru region music.
Yeah, I do too. This album is comprised of 3 discs, compiling all the original music that the Hoyo Mix team created for the Sumeru region, spanning versions 3.1
Это
to
альбом.
3.6.
Это альбом.
Okay, this is super cool. I'm super excited.
Yeah, be sure to pick that up.
I'm hyped.
Right, so let's watch a
и
trailer of the new
оригинальные
OST
композиции
and give our
Sumeru.
final redemption code of the day.
О, третий промокод. Почему такое красиво все? Нам дают послушать, но мы не слушаем, потому что нам очень сильно любят кидать авторские права, особенно когда я люблю просто уходить на стримах. Нет, нам дают промокод, все норм. Нам дали отрывок послушать. Но отрывки мы не любим. Это, конечно, этот арт, это что-то с чем-то. Этот арт, это прям вау! Look at this. Я потом отдельно, наверное, выпишу все промокоды. Наверное, сейчас, наверное, выпишу вам все промокоды. Потому что это слишком хорошо. Я, в первую очередь, пропустила баннеры. либо это слив где-то на... это слив где-то, короче. И ожидают... Я не знаю, я смотрела вроде только что с ними же вместе, но баннер ожидаются в патче 3.6 Нахида, Нилу, Байджу, Ганька. Почему не в первой половине Байджу я же?
Right, so
Это,
it seems like there's gonna
короче,
be a lot to
китайский,
enjoy in the new version.
китайская,
Yeah. You know what? I'm looking forward to spending
Как
more
это
time with
называется?
Nahida in her new
Эфир?
story quest chapter.
идет быстрее, чем...
confronting the new Dendro
быстрее,
dragon.
чем наш.
Yeah, that's gonna be
Китайская
crazy.
эта фигня, поэтому-
I'm super happy to have gotten to come on this special program today. It was my first time. This is so cool. And also that trailer was so cool.
Ah, so sad.
Definitely.
It was.
I think it's really cool that people will get to discover more about Baiju and that there's more to him than just the man who works at the Boo Boo Pharmacy.
It's got layers.
True. True that. I'm looking forward to the new area, new playables, and of course, the Academia Extravaganza looked super, super fun to me.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, this is the end of the special program. It's been so great hanging with you guys.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you for having me again.
Да,
Of
короче, я
course.
пропустила,
This is the
потому что
end.
по-другому это не
I'll
весело.
see you guys all in game.
Bye-bye.
Бай-бай, все, у нас закончился... как он называется? Стрим разработчиков. И это круто. Все, мы посмотрели все, что есть, все, что возможно, и так далее. У нас ожидается очень много всего, новая территория, новые какие-то моменты. Мне кажется, что это очень и очень сильно похоже на разлом в Сумеру. Подождите, разлом в Лиюэ. И мне нравится сама локация. Новые боссы, новые хиличурлы, новые, в принципе, мобы получается. Это прям вау. Получается вообще с новым регионом введение новых каких-то механик, новые ивенты, которых у нас не было, ну и рераны старых ивентов, включая реран Нахиды Нило, нового персонажа Байджу и Ганьки. Первая половина, конечно, уже у нас идет Нахида и Нилу. Вторая половина идет у нас Байджу и Ганька. Поэтому на этом буду заканчивать. Это был прекрасный эфир. Пофиг, что я на него опоздала, но он даже так просто невероятен, и я всегда люблю эфиры Геншина, потому что это красиво и круто. Поэтому